Hi! Today I want to show you how to crochet this hat with the point on it, and I'm going to show you that in a scaled down version so I don't have to crochet it again, because I've made this 3 times in order to make the pattern, so I didn't want to do it again, but let's do this! The yarn I'm using is this, and it's 100% wool, and then I'm doing finishings with this, which is polyester, and it's a sort of teddy thing. And I also have a crochet hook that is 3mm. Start by chaining 2. Now you're going to make 3 single crochet in the first stitch on the chain. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch. It's going to be really tight in the beginning, but it will be easier very shortly. So put your needle into the first stitch on the round, and then pull the yarn through that and the one on your hook. Do a chain. And then do 2 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, so you have 6. From this point on, you really should be looking at your pattern for the specific instructions and the specific stitches, but this is a version of it. At the end, you do a slip stitch to join. Then you chain 1 and continue working in the pattern. The next round I have to make is 1 single crochet in the first one and then 2 in the next stitch all the way around. This will bring us to 9 stitches in the round. Now for the last round, this will be different in the pattern, but this is just a scale model. The last round you're probably going to do a lot of increases. And then we're going to do the back of the head, and it's made by making a long chain. And of course, again, the specific number is in the pattern. When you've done that, chain 1 and then do 1 single crochet in each stitch on the chain. You're going to go up to the round, or the point, or whatever you want to call it. Just working in the chain. And when you get up to the round, you're going to do the last single crochet, and then you're just going to jump to the first single crochet available on the round up here. It will make a little bit of a hole, but just make this stitch very tight and you'll be good. So I'm just pulling it here. So now do 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around the point or the round. And then when you get to the other side, you're just going to do 1 single crochet in each of the back stitches on the chain, making this a complete round again. They can be hard to see, but there are sort of little crosses on the back of the previous stitches you worked. For the last stitch on this round, you're going to do 4 single crochet in the same stitch. This will turn us around and bring us to back to the beginning of this round. This is the last round we're going to do on the entire pattern. And yeah, I know you can't see this, but I am doing 4 single crochet in the last stitch. Now do a single crochet in the next stitch, which is the first stitch on this round. Now we're going to start working in rows instead. So we're going to work all the way up and all the way down in this round. And then on the other side we're going to turn it and then work back. So here you're just seeing me work up the first side. And now I'm working around my pointy thing. And then down the other side. And when you get to the last stitch on this side, before it starts to turn, that is this one, you will just stop there, chain 1, and turn. And the following pattern is going to be what we're going to work for the rest of this hat. So 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, except for the last one where we're going to do 1 increase. This is what makes this such a great beginner pattern, because it's really easy. There's very few different types of stitches, and you really just work back and forth. So here I'm at the last stitch, and I'm going to increase in the last stitch by putting 2 single crochet into the same stitch. This will make this V at the back of the neck. Now chain 1, turn, and do the exact same row on the way back. So 1 single crochet in each, and then you're going to increase when you get to the other point, and then you're just going to work back and forth until you have the size that you need for the hat. And I will show you what it looks like when it's done, and how you know that you're done with this. So now you can see I moved on a little bit, and it's starting to look a little bit more like a hat. And now you can see that it really does look like something you could actually wear. And this is what it looks like when you're done. The short row that will go behind your neck should be the same length as the one that's going to go on top of your head. So it should be a perfect square. And really, because single crochets are square in themselves, you're going to do as many rows as you did as you did chains when you extended it for the back of the head. So I am cutting my yarn, and then I will do the finishings with my teddy yarn, or my, the fur. On my big one, I chose some furry, or I don't know, some fur yarn. I am doing a number of chains, and then I am working backwards in single crochet. And this particular yarn is really annoying because it's thick and it's thin, but it's really pretty. So now I'm slip stitching this tie onto the pointy bit of the hat. Not the point at the back, of course, but the point at the shoulders. Then I will do a slip stitch also in the top of my single crochet in order to start up here rather than at the bottom, and because that will make sort of a jog. Then I'm just going to do 1 single crochet all the way around, but there will be some decreases at the forehead part. It will be 1 or 3 depending on your sizes. On my big hat, I actually did double crochet here because I didn't think it was wide enough, but it's really up to you what you want to do and what looks nice. When you get back to the other side, just do the same amount of chain stitches as you did when you did the first tie, and then work backwards in single crochet. And when you get to the top, just do a slip stitch to join, and then you can cut your yarn and sew the ends in. So this is what it looks like when you're all done. You can make the sides longer if you want to, but I will say that the a little bit of an annoying thing about this hat is it doesn't turn with your head, so if it's very wide, it will be hard to look out of. It's a little bit like having a hood that is attached to your shirt. So it's kind of... It's really cute. I really like it. I wear mine sort of every day at the moment. But it is hard to see sort of bikes coming at you. This is the same thing, and I also have the pattern for that on my blog. It is just a number of chain stitches, and then I've worked back and forth just like I just showed you, but I have decreased on the top of the head. It really is the same, you just skip the part where you do the first point. And it will be pointing more upwards. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next Friday.